Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will create Helsinki bus line number 30, which is also a trunk line. It runs from Eira all the way to, I think it was Myyrmäki, right? That's correct. All the way from Eira to Myyrmäki in Vantaa. And I will start once again by creating the line. And this time, in the last video, I was surprised by the amount of roads I had to build. This time I think I will have to build less because this trunk line runs on existing tracks. And it starts exactly the way line number 20 started. So it starts from Eira and then it runs this way to Kamppi, and from Kamppi to Hanken. And then it skips Sammonkatu and stops at Apollonkatu like all the buses do. Then we stop at Töölöntori and at Töölön Kirjasto and at Kirjailijan Puisto. After that it stops at Naisten Klinikka and probably also at Hartmanninkatu. Now I will have to check that's correct. And then it stops at Meilahdenttie and then at Munkkiniemen Aukio or Munkkiniemen Puistotie. They are the same stop in here, and then at Lokkalantie and Niemenmäki. That's probably correct. Yes. Then Munkkiniemi and Kultareuna and Kutomotie, Takomotie, Tallinn siirtolapuutarha, the Pitäjänmäki Railroad Station, and then at Jännetie at Kokkokallio. Then let's see, Vähäntuvantie, Tähkätie, Riihipellontie, Ristipellontie, Hankasuontie, Naapuripellontie, Puustellintie. Oh, well, I was mistaken. There will be a completely new section for this line. The following stop will be called Rukkilan polku. Now let's see what that is in Swedish. Rukkilan polku, Rukkilastigen. So let's start building stops then. Oops. And there we go. It will run all the way to Myyrmäki, which is already connected with other lines, but it will run a different route, and it will run a route which no other bus actually takes. So this section of the track is completely, or bus lines is completely new. And then we will stop at Kaarenmäen kuja. And Kaarenmäen kuja will probably be somewhere around here, and it's called Koorebakka Kagränden. That's right. And after Kaaremäen Kuja, the line will stop at Vaskipellantie, which is located quite far away from that stop. Oh no, it's not. It's actually located. It's actually located over here. Sorry, I looked at the map incorrectly. Let's see what that is in Swedish. It is Kopparokkarsvägen. There we go. And after Kopparokkarsvägen or Vaskipellantie, we will then take a bit of longer detour and then stop at Ojapellantie. What? No. Vaskivuori. Kopparberget. And that stop is located by the big road over here. And that's it. And after the Kopparberget stop, we will stop at Ojahantie, which is located, which is called in Swedish Bäckhäcksvägen. That's located around here. Oops. And then after Ojahantie, we will turn right and stop at the Myyrmäki station. is a stop at the Myrmäki station just south of this loop, which is located over here. Okay, come on. That's actually right. The stop is called Myrmäki station, but nevertheless, I will merge it with the station's stop for reasons. I don't even know why. But I will just do it. There we go. And after that, the following stop is called Iskostie. And Iskostie in Swedish is Stenflisvägen. And it's located around here. That's done. And we'll probably go below this railroad track. That's it. There we go. And after Iskostie, we will then stop at this terminus called Honkasuo. There is also a stop called Leiritie Lägervägen just before the crossing, and I will actually create it. And I will try to remember not to stop there. This one will be for the future. And then the final stop will be located somewhere around there, and it's called Honkasuo Hongas Mossa. So those tracks will not merge. They will merge later on, but that will be a worry for me later on, as far as I'm concerned. Not right now. Then I will also create the end loop of the line, which again conveniently sits in a roundabout. Sorry about that. Then we'll just pull this track off over there. So, that's it. Roads created. Bus line ready to be opened. And we're all set here. Build it. Let's go back to line. Where was I actually? Yes, so this is the way it's done. Oh! What the... Oh, I forgot something actually. Great. Very, very great. I also think this connection needs to be made in OS operator line. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? I hope you agree with me. So. There we go. And like that, we have reached the end, and now it's time to go back. And wait a minute, what did I say about that one stop over here? I always forget this. So, no stopping at Leiritie. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, yeah, right. This connection is missing, so let's just build it, shall we? And then let's move the signals a bit. There we go. Skip the lines and remove the Leiritie stop from both directions. There we go. Doesn't stop there. Then let's move back to where I was. We are almost there at the end, because this is it. The line has been created. 36 kilometers of straight busing. And then let's see where the bus is, how often the buses run. It is a 15-minute interval. So let's make it a 15-minute interval then. Let's see what that requires. Well, it requires quite a lot of buses, but let's just buy them. I mean, what is there to lose? Except for money. But that's not an issue. Yet. It will soon be. And you will soon see why. So, there we go, a perfect 15-minute interval. A line has been created, buses have been bought, everything is up and running. I hope that's correct. And this is the end of today's video. I will once again return tomorrow with a new video, but until then it's time to say bye.